Welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Friday, October 6th, 2017. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson.
It is necessary for me to report that having spoken to the Director of Nevis Disaster Management Office, Mr. Dyer, that the preliminary assessment of the damage which was sustained by the passage of Hurricane Maria is estimated at approximately $20 million.
Premier of Nevis and Minister with responsibility for disaster preparedness in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Vance Amory, said that in a subsequent report, more details as to the specific areas that received damage will be outlined. He noted that persons on Nevis should be thankful.
It is clearly based on the destruction which we have seen around to the north of us, to the west of us, to the south of us, that it is by the mercies of God that we did not sustain greater damage. I want to thank all those people who prayed and all those who ensured that they took precautions to ensure that their properties and that did not suffer any greater loss.
Premier Amory also used the opportunity to thank persons who took their time out to donate items to the hurricane-wrought islands.
The Premier's Ministry, under the guidance of the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Wakely Daniel, in collaboration with the Nevis Disaster Management Office, has coordinated a number of shipments of essential items to Anguilla, to Dominica, and St. Martin. And these emergency supplies consist of water, food, and other essentials. I want to thank the people of Nevis and the people of St. Kitts who have contributed to this effort for supporting the call to be generous and to provide for our brothers and sisters in the devastated areas who suffered and sustained so much damage and dislocation as a result of the hurricanes Irma and Maria.
Premier of Nevis and Minister with responsibility for disaster preparedness, the Honorable Vance Amory. The 34th anniversary of independence for the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis took place on Tuesday, September 19th, 2017. There were numerous activities planned to celebrate this momentous occasion, but as a result of the passage of Hurricane Maria, these activities were postponed. This coming Saturday, October 7th, a number of activities will take place to celebrate 34 years of independence.
That Saturday, the 7th of October, has been declared a public holiday in commemoration of our independence, our 34th anniversary of our independence. On that day, Saturday, the celebrations will consist of, first of all, the parade of uniformed bodies at 8 a.m. at the El Camino Willard Park, and following after that, the toast to the nation at the Cultural Village at just east of Grove Park. In the evening, the Nevis Island Administration will host the Independence celebration at the occasion's entertainment center from 7 to 9 p.m.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Vance Amory, gave a special invitation to persons to attend the events to celebrate independence.
All citizens are invited to this reception as it is part of our celebration and commemoration of our independence. We therefore would like as many as can be there present to participate and to enjoy this celebration as it is our independence, and we think that we should celebrate it in grand style.
The Independence Parade begins at 8 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday, October 7th, at the El Camino T. Willett Park. Following the parade is the Toast to the Nation, which begins at 9:30 a.m. The final activity will be the Independence Cocktail at the occasion's Entertainment Center, beginning at 7 p.m. The theme for the celebration of independence is Youth, vision, integrity, securing our nation's prosperity. International Month of Older Persons is being celebrated this month, and the Department of Social Services Seniors Division is hosting a number of activities to commemorate this month. Earlier today, the Department of Social Services in the Nevis Island Administration, NIA, hosted a March for Seniors. The United Nations designated October 1st as the International Day for Older Persons, and as such, the activity was hosted as part of the department's annual month of activities, which commenced October 1st and will end on October 31st. Due to this international recognition, Nevis celebrates International Day for Older Persons and dedicates the entire month of October to hosting activities that celebrate our older persons, or specifically our seniors. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Keith Glasgow, delivered remarks after the walk.
Our older persons would have built the foundation on which we stand today. And we are grateful to you, our older folk, for the foundation that you would have built. You would know that we cannot build a house unless there is a foundation. So too, we cannot build a society unless there is a foundation. And you must be applauded for the foundation that you would have built for us here today.
The Permanent Secretary underscored the significance of older persons on the island to the development of the community.
They pass on very important knowledge and skills. They help to educate us. They pass on values. They pass on the culture to our younger people. And that socialization is extremely important. As a group, our older persons have contributed much to the development of the society, and they still have quite a lot more to contribute.
Glasgow also commended the stakeholders involved in the execution of the month of activities, as well as for their continued contribution to the development of the seniors. The activities will be hosted under the theme, Stepping into the Future, Tapping the Talents, Contributions and Participation of Older Persons in Society. Still to come, Nevis to host activities in commemoration of World Post Day. The details when we return.
Wally, the queen of the Caribbean, bathed by its crystal shores, is the Caribbean's best kept secret. Nevis is known for its rich culture, which remains entrenched in the island's everyday life. We boast of having the Caribbean's greatest summer festival, Culturama. The birthplace of Alexander Hamilton, my little 36 square mile island, is the home of the Bath Hotel, which is the first built hotel in the Caribbean. Don't forget to take a dip in the therapeutic Bath Springs. Take a few minutes to trot down to the ever-famous Sunshine's Bar and drink a world-renowned Killer Bee. Live Nevis naturally by exploring the magnificent waterfalls and hiking to the top of our 32 Nevis Peak. Our lush vegetation and landscape deems a visit here the perfect escape. Nevis, Queen of the Caribbean.
Welcome back. The men and women of various law enforcement agencies in St. Kitts and Nevis came in for high praise on Tuesday, October 3rd, by Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris for their unrelenting fight against crime and violence, which has led to an overall reduction in homicides during the first 9 months of the year. Prime Minister Harris, while addressing the nation during his press conference, commended the security agencies for the period of calm in our country, particularly as no homicides were committed in the Federation since July. Our country deserves this reprieve from homicides, in my view, all year long, not sometimes, but all of the times, and I therefore want to urge our law enforcement officers to press on and continue doing good on behalf of our people and our nation, the Prime Minister said. Dr. Harris, who also serves as Minister of National Security, noted that for the period of January to September 2017, a total of 18 homicides were committed in St. Kitts and Nevis, compared to 24 homicides committed during the same period in 2016. This represents a 25% reduction in homicides. Prime Minister Harris said, while this is significant, we're still not where we would like to be, but we are trending in the right direction, and for that we are thankful. Head of the Crime Directorate within the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, Assistant Commissioner of Police Mr. Andre Mitchell, noted that through the use of the Olympus SZX16 comparison microscope, several of the firearms recovered have since been linked to homicides. Prime Minister Harris also revealed during Tuesday's press conference that his government has committed to outfitting the Forensic Services Unit with additional state-of-the-art technologies to further enhance the police force's crime-fighting efforts. In commemoration of World Post Day, which is celebrated annually on October 9th, the Nevis Postal Services will host a series of activities for the month of October. The month of activities is being hosted to mark the anniversary of the Universal Postal Union, which has been in existence since 1874. This year's theme is Transform to Remain an Enabler of Inclusive Development and an Essential Component of the Global Economy. Deputy Postmaster General Rhonda Forbes-Williams outlined the purpose of the activities.
The main objective of World Post Day is to raise awareness and the importance of posts in the lives of people and businesses around the world.
Mrs. Forbes-Williams explained that the activities began on October 1st with a church service at the Barnscott Wesleyan Holiness Church. Deputy Postmaster General elaborated on the remainder of the activities.
The 4th to the 20th October, schools, children, postal service working experience, and on the 9th, the official message and opening of World Post Day celebrations by Federal Minister of Posts, Honorable Ian Liburd, along with the reading of the UPU Director General message on Von Radio and NNC by Deputy Postmaster of Nevis, and morning devotions on Von Radio. The 11th is Customer Appreciation and T-shirt Day, and on October 14th, the staff of post offices in the Federation will come together and have a fun sports day and island tour for St. Kitts postal staff.
The activities will continue on October 16th to 20th with the gift presentation to the senior homes and the prison farm. The 26th is the staff quiz competition and the staff retreat, while the 30th is the launch of digital advertising program. A recognition of clients or frequent users and postal staff event is slated for the 31st. Throughout the 1st of October to the 31st, there will be a display of postal-related old and modern times equipment and items. The festivities will conclude on November 4th with a gospel concert where the proceeds of the event will go towards aiding the postal services in the region affected by the hurricanes.
I wish our celebrations every success and are appealing to the general public to support our activities.
That was Deputy Postmaster General Rhonda Forbes-Williams. And that brings us to the end of this edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.